So I'm working on a Seiko 6106, and it was making a lot of noise on the time grapher. And when I was getting in there, lo and behold, the pallet jewel just fell right out. So that was the reason for all the time grapher noise. Here I am cleaning the shellac off the jewel with isopropyl alcohol on a piece of towel. Setting it back into place. Needless to say, this is a very, very, very tiny piece. It's so funny how those tweezers look like a huge pair of pliers. Getting it in there was my first goal, which happily happened. And so just shoved it in there with no real concern of depth. And then here, using the guides that I can digitally put up on the screen, I was able to get that depth set. So I would do a little move, then check it and get it accurate to about 1/1000th of a millimeter. Now here's where I think I got clever. I was looking for a piece of copper to use to heat the pallet in the classic way that you see, and I found I had a circuit board I'd never used, a test board for my electronics, and so I decided to try that instead. And the bonus being that it already had pre-drilled holes, and it actually has traces. You'll see the copper, and then there's the sort of, the spaces in between. And that's, of course, so that, the circuits can be made, but also so that heat doesn't transfer. And I think this really worked out well. And there's some varying sizes there. So I think this might be a great way to go with pallet jewels, because that left side isn't getting affected by the heat at all, because the heat won't transfer past the copper trace there. And no fire was used. I used a soldering iron for the heat. So it seemed to work. Overall, I'm really happy with it all. I probably put a little bit too much shellac on there, so I may, clean it up a little bit. It is a slightly large blob of shellac there, though I don't think it's inordinate. I have seen other pallet forks with that amount of shellac. I have yet to put it in the watch to see if the beat error is good, but that worked. So there you have it.